PDP leader says licensing officers provoked Tobagonians. Tobago officer has mixed views on migrants being integrated into the public school system. Emancipation Day celebrations bring 2024 Tobago Heritage Festival to an end. And in sport, TTO's Leah Bertrand advances to women's 100-meter semi-finals. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Friday, 2nd August 2024. To top story this evening, over the past week, Tobagonians have been voicing their frustration about the presence of licensing officers conducting numerous roadblock exercises across the island. The political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, Watson Duke, has added his voice to the conversation. During a PDP press conference held earlier today, Duke said the licensing officers provoked Tobagonians. Ariana Sipiu has the details.
PDP leader, what's
Are you ready to optimize your wedding business for engagement season and book more clients? Refine is the place to be. Refine, the Wedding Business Summit. Saturday, 14th September 2024 from 9 a.m. Pigeon Point Heritage Park, Tobago. This premier event is designed specifically for Caribbean wedding industry professionals. Gain expert insights, practical knowledge, and valuable connections that can help you thrive in the destination wedding market. Register now at refinesummit.com. It is time to refine. Refine, the Wedding Business Summit. Get insider info, advice, and insights from local, regional, and international players in the destination wedding market. Refine, the Wedding Business Summit. Saturday, 14th September 2024, Pigeon Point Heritage Park, Tobago. It's time to refine.
PDP leader Watson Duke stated that licensing officers on the island emphasized that the laws in Tobago are the same as in Trinidad. Duke also said their presence in Tobago is a central government issue, not a THA matter, and attributed the problems faced in Tobago to decisions made in Parliament.
And we have no recourse to address these problems when we have 2 seats against 39 seats. And those 2 seats are not needed because they are part of a gang in Trinidad and they must jump and follow suit whatever the gang says in Trinidad.
Duke noted that this issue would be addressed in the next 12 months when Tobagonians vote to choose their parliamentary representatives for the next 5 years. He declared that the PDP aims to win the political battle and safeguard Tobagonians' interests. He then instructed the licensing officers to leave the island.
You have spent a week not terrorizing us because you were doing your work. I said, those persons who say they're terrorizing us, they are wrong. The licensing officers, they were not terrorizing us. We must use the correct words. What they were doing is provoking us.
Duke noted that provocation could lead to other acts, referencing the threat of Obia against the licensing officers earlier this week.
I am saying to my friends today in the licensing division who came to Tobago, not those who are here, it's time to go back, and I'm giving you words that I know are true.
The PDP leader advised the licensing officers not to spend another week in Tobago and noted that it would take the island a while to move past this issue. Ariana Sipiu, Tobago Updates Television News.
Some other news. Tobago Representative Braden Roberts stated that incorporating immigrant children into the Trinidad and Tobago's public school system presents some challenges. While he strongly supports education for all children, Roberts highlights the current school system, which is already overburdened by a lack of resources and space.
There are 2 sides of the coin with this thing. The less delinquent people in your community is better for society. So we need to ensure the persons in our society, whether they come from Venezuela or citizens, are educated and are positive minded. So schooling would benefit them and benefit us even more.
Additionally, Roberts is concerned about whether necessary steps have been taken to mitigate the potential threat of a language barrier.
However, we just don't have the capacity. So our regular schooling resources has been a problem. We would have had challenges with space in a majority of our schools. There are a few rural schools that would have some space, but we don't have the space. We have infrastructural issues that we struggle to treat with.
We take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Get ready for the I Choose Sport Summer of Sport. And we're bringing the action to Tobago on Saturday, August 3rd. Win great cash prizes in our football tournament and show off your track and field skills. Have fun with our traditional and novelty games, bouncy castles, giveaways, and so much more. Meet some of our Tobago sporting legends up close. It all happens at the Montgomery Recreation Grounds from 10 a.m. on Saturday, August 3rd. See you there.
So relieved Javel gave me this money. Now I could enjoy the holidays with my family and not have to worry about monies for bags, books and shoes.
Javel? Who is Javel? She could give me some money too?
Javel is the July-August vacation education loan at Bethel Credit Union. Up to $20,000 to help with all additional expenses during this July-August.
Yes, you heard right. Call the Bethel Credit Union and ask for Javel. She'll hook you up with the money to take care of all your additional expenses this holiday season. Open to new members too. Get up to $20,000 and have a worry-free holiday with Javel. Call 639-8226 or 631-1336 or message us on Facebook for more information.
Pam Star Promotions and Charns Bookstores are happy to bring the 2024 New Wave Max Championships to Lowlands Mall, 8th to 10th August. Participants must be between ages 9 to 12 years. Lots of prizes to be won. To register, call 471-2604. For the best prices on school books, WhatsApp 471-2604 or 371-4824. 3 lucky students will win their book list for free.
Welcome back. The Tobago African Emancipation Day celebrations in Crown Point showcased vibrant freedom and cultural heritage. This annual event commemorating the abolition of slavery featured music, dance, and African attire, reflecting the island's deep-rooted African ancestry. Tobagonians honor the past, celebrated the present, and are looking forward to a future of continued resilience and unity. Bianna Brebner and Joshua Dan compiled this story, and here are the details.
A people, a nation, a journey of the drums to freedom. Moko Jumbies, dancers, and various cultural groups swept the street of Crown Point yesterday with a spirit of freedom and resilience as Trinidad and Tobago celebrated Emancipation Day. Dressed in vibrant African attire and other traditional wear, they sang, chanted, and danced to the rhythm of drums and folk songs as the procession made its way to the Store Bay Beach facility. Various THA secretaries, including Secretary of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, Tashira Boris, Assistant Secretary Niall George, and the Administrator Julian Skeet, participated in the street procession. cultural groups from across Tobago came together for this special day, marking the conclusion of the month-long 2024 Tobago Heritage Festival. Each group brought a unique flair to the parade, showcasing different aspects of African heritage through dance and music. Performers reenacted the brushback dance, while there were performers from the Charlottesville Natural Treasures Day and Mason Hall were also present. The 12 tribes of Israel Tobago also joined the African Emancipation Day celebration, and for the second time, students from the Civilian Conservation Corps participated. The street procession concluded with an evening of cultural performances at the Tobago Beach facility.
Loving, warm and free, and operates as one big family. Yeah. So every time one fall, we pick up this slack, even if we have to crawl.
Joe Sheldana, Tobago Updates Television News.
Back to the truth. With Salaka Feast, the foundation, Thanksgiving and
African Emancipation Day is celebrated annually on August 1st in Trinidad and Tobago. It is a public holiday where many participate in events that commemorate the special day. This year was no different as the streets of Crown Point came alive. Tobago Updates, Bianna Brebner was in Crown Point and got the views of some patrons about what African Emancipation Day means to them.
After an African Emancipation Celebration Day trek, let's see what persons have to say. What does it mean to them?
Well, I know emancipation is from a history point of view, is the release of the slaves. It should be more than just a physical release, but more like a more mental and spiritual release. And that's time we're supposed to go further than just, doing the physical part of it, because Bob Marley say, free yourself from mental slavery.
Emancipation represents an individual moving from slavery to an area where you are liberated, where you are free to make your own decisions and live according to the choices that you and your family would make.
Well, of course, emancipation for me means really a celebration and an honoring of my ancestors. We all know when the boats left Africa, there were no Tobagonians, no Trinidadians, all Africans.
African emancipation for me should be the most celebrated day. It represents the culmination of a struggle, but also the birth of a new struggle. The new struggle to emancipate ourselves from this mental slavery that they have trapped us in, into a place where we are truly and completely independent.
These were the views of what the African Emancipation Day celebrations means to persons. Bianna Brebner, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Progressive Democratic Patriots leader Watson Duke shared his thoughts on the Tobago Heritage Festival 2024 during the PDP press conference today. Duke commended the Roxborough Heritage Group for reenacting the Belmana riots. However, he said this event does not deserve to be included in the Tobago Heritage Festival and should be declared a national holiday.
That event, the Belmana riot, requires a national holiday. And that holiday should be May 1st. Because in 1876, from May 1st to May 5th, we have had the second and only successful slave rebellion in the entire Caribbean.
Speaking about the rest of the festival, Duke shared that the only other event he attended was the Moriah Old Time Wedding, while observing the others through social media. He said, like Roxborough, the majority of the attendees were participants.
Apart from that, there's very little that goes on in the Heritage Festival that attract outsiders, meaning persons from Trinidad, persons from Barbados, persons from Grenada, persons from Jamaica. There's very little that goes on.
The PDP leader noted that the Tobago Heritage Festival is viewed as a school play, which he said diminishes the greatness of the festival.
What we need to do is to create in every village in every village, a group of people that take time out and practice their craft to a different level.
Duke said the event should be made to be historical, as if they went back in time, which he said he saw at Roxborough, Charlottesville and Mariah. However, he advised that better could be done. A heartwarming post by Giovanni Thomas is capturing widespread attention on Facebook. He captioned the post by saying that yesterday, on Emancipation Day, a group of young unemployed Castara villagers took the initiative to clean and rejuvenate a neglected facility in their village. Despite limited resources, their shared commitment to community improvement drove the efforts. The facility, frequently used by visitors but left in disrepair, has now been restored to a state of cleanliness and functionality, thanks to the youth's hard work. Their dedication not only enhances the community, but also symbolizes their hope for a brighter future and a safer, more productive environment. This initiative, supported by JT Salt Life, JT Drive Share, Swag Auto Rentals, and the youths of Castara, showcase the resilience and enduring spirit of Castara's youth, demonstrating their capacity to make meaningful, positive changes in their community. You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Our sports report is next.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes for breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meats served in a variety of flavors, garden salads and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Welcome to the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort, where we will be hosting the very first annual CM Golf Academy Charity Golf Tournament. Some of the proceeds from this tournament will be going to my childhood school, the Montgomery Government School, and our neighboring school, the Boko Government School, where we will be assisting students in various needs. We'll be having players from all over the globe, friends from Canada, Barbados, and also here in Tobago and from Trinidad, and few friends from America as well. So you can come here in the land of sea, sun, and sun, and come and have some fun with us here in Plantation.
Said I'm falling, falling, I'm falling. As I lay in my bed with my head to the ceiling. Say I'm drowning alone and I'm lost in my feelings. Somebody send me a sign, cause you know that I need it. Carnival, come back to me, cause you know you're my healing. I said it's okay, it's my therapy, therapy, my therapy. It take away all of my anxiety, anxiety, my remedy. I tell you that we all need love. Jump up and show me love, wind up and show me love. Together say we are.
Get ready for the I Choose Sport Summer of Sport, and we're bringing the action to Tobago on Saturday, August 3rd. Win great cash prizes in our football tournament and show off your track and field skills. Have fun with our traditional and novelty games, bouncy castles, giveaways, and so much more. Meet some of our Tobago sporting legends up close. It all happens at the Montgomery Recreation Grounds from 10 a.m. on Saturday, August 3rd. See you there.
Welcome to a sports report. Trinidad and Tobago's Leah Bertrand has secured her spot in the semi-finals of the women's 100-meter at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Bertrand's impressive performance in the heats has set the stage for an exciting next round, where she will compete against some of the fastest women in the world. Meanwhile, the nation eagerly watches the progress of veteran sprinter Michelle Lee Ai and other top contenders. For sports reporter Marcus Daniel tells us more.
Trinidad and Tobago sprinter Leah Bertrand is through to the semi-finals of the women's 100-meter at the 2024 Paris Olympics. 22-year-old Bertrand clocked 11.27 seconds to finish third in heat 6 to clinch automatic qualification for the semis. She finished behind Tawanisha Terry of the United States of America and Shashali Forbes of Jamaica. Bertrand, who is also set to compete in the women's 4x1 relay, is the reigning national 100-meter champion. Meanwhile, veteran sprinter Michelle Lee Ai, who is competing in her fourth Olympic Games, crossed the line in 11.33 seconds to finish fourth in Heat 2 and missed out on qualification. Julian Bernard of St. Lucia won the heat in 10.95 seconds, with Zoe Forbes of Australia and Zainab Dosso of Italy making it to the next round. US sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson, the favorite to win the women's 100-meter title, had the fourth fastest time in the opening round of 10.94 seconds. Maria Jose Talou of the Ivory Coast was the fastest with 10.87 seconds, with the two-time champion Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price 10.92 seconds and Darren Nita of Great Britain 10.92 among the top three fastest. The semi-finals are carded for tomorrow at 1:50 TNT time. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
The 9th edition of the Pan American Masters Swimming Championships recently concluded in Trinidad, showcasing impressive athleticism and camaraderie. With over 400 athletes from across the Pan American nations, the event saw fierce competition and remarkable achievements. Trinidad and Tobago's team, including standout performances from the Tobago YMCA Aqua Warriors, made a significant impact. Here's more.
The 9th edition of the Pan American Masters Swimming Championships, held from July 18 to 26 at the Aquatic Center in Trinidad, brought together over 400 athletes from various Pan American nations. Trinidad and Tobago's 61 swimmers delivered an impressive performance, securing a total of 141 medals, including 75 gold, 39 silver, and 27 bronze. The Tobago contingent played a significant role in this success, contributing 21 medals to the overall tally. The Tobago YMCA Aqua Warriors were represented by Rochelle Pierre, Judy Thomas, Kyle Koshi, John Procope, and Mose Dinoon, who collectively brought home 13 gold, 6 silver, and 2 bronze medals. Mose Dinoon led the medal haul, emerging as a 9-time medalist in the 35 to 39 men's age category. Dinoon captured 8 gold medals and 1 silver, with 5 individual golds in the 50-meter butterfly, 50-meter backstroke, 50-meter breaststroke, 100-meter breaststroke, and 200-meter breaststroke events. Additionally, Dinoon contributed to his medal count by teaming up with other Team TTO members in 4 relay events, winning gold in the men's 200-meter medley relay, mixed 200-meter medley relay, mixed 200-meter freestyle relay, and silver in the men's 200-meter freestyle relay. Rochelle Pierre also had an outstanding performance, finishing as a 5-time medalist in the 30 to 34 women's age category. Pierre won 4 gold medals, including an individual gold in the 50-meter backstroke. She also participated in relay events, earning gold in the women's 200-meter freestyle relay, 200-meter mixed freestyle relay, and 200-meter mixed medley relay, along with a silver in the women's 200-meter medley relay. John Procope, making his national debut, secured 4 medals in the 45 to 49 men's age group. Procope earned 2 individual bronze medals in the 200-meter individual medley and the open 3K water event. He further added to his success by winning gold in the men's 200-meter medley relay and silver in the men's 200-meter freestyle relay. Judy Thomas, also a national debut, concluded the championships as a triple medalist in the 18 to 24 women's age group, securing 3 silver medals in the 50-meter breaststroke, 100-meter breaststroke, and 200-meter breaststroke events. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
And that's how we end our sports report. More news and the weekend weather report after this.
It's a different type of team down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Attention members, now is your chance to double or even triple your dividend payment with no increase in your existing loan payment. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to boost your dividends effectively. Whether you're planning a vacation or simply looking to maximize your savings, we've got you covered. Call us today at 639-8226 or 631-1336. Message us on Facebook for more information. Hurry, this offer won't last long. Bethel Credit Union, because we see you at BCU.
Get your quality furniture and appliances at Standards. Frigidaire gas range $599. Serta base and mattress $1,899. RC 50-inch smart 4K TV as low as $2,599. Yes, at Standard, nobody beats us on price. Believe it.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show. More, live more.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
D-Camp is an apprenticeship and mentoring program conceptualized by Shamfa Kuju, Minister of Sport and Community Development. Earlier today, young entrepreneurs got the opportunity to listen to experienced business owners and took advice on how to further their careers. Alexis Douglas tells us more.
Young business owners had the opportunity to learn the true meaning of teamwork and appreciate the people they work with.
There's no I in team. I think from my perspective or from my business, everyone has their position or what they have to do. I don't think that I would be up here without the other 10 persons who were behind me from day one.
One of the speakers, Joshua Johns, spoke about not accepting failure, but using it as motivation to persevere.
So if you stay consistent in doing it, at some point in time you would reap the rewards of it. So in anything that you're doing, even if you make a mistake or you fail, don't see it as a failure or a setback. See it as a way that you will learn not to do something the next time, or you will learn how to do it better the next time. So don't see yourself as a failure or don't see your business as failure.
Putting different criticisms into perspective was also voiced by another one of the speakers.
Are very useful at times to helping you upgrade and change and I guess better yourself and your business. And at times I feel criticisms are put in place sometimes just to down your spirit. So I think you need to take everything with a grain of salt.
Alexis Douglas, Tobago Updates Television News.
Gender-based violence and sexual violence have been a growing issue in the country, with over 44% of ever-patterned women experiencing intimate partner violence. However, there is a lack of awareness among the general population, but more specifically, the visually impaired. Today, the Gender and Child Affairs Division, under the Office of the Prime Minister, hosted the National Strategic Action Plan Braille handover at the Central Administrative Services Tobago, which was centered on spreading awareness among visually impaired persons. Reporter Tanisha Williams tells us more.
Ayanna Webster Roy, Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for gender and child affairs, discussed inclusivity for all citizens, including the visually impaired.
Today's handover ceremony is especially thrilling because of the specific group this publication aims to assist. Today, we are advancing with the second phase of government's commitment to promoting inclusivity and empowerment of every citizen in our nation.
Webster Roy stated that the NSAP is centered on gender-based violence and sexual violence and said that this implementation is all about collaboration and persons standing together to combat these types of violence.
If we truly want to reclaim our space from those persons who are bent on promoting violence and crime as a norm, then we have to stand together.
Webster Roy shared that for the NSAP to work, citizens must embrace it collectively. She said it has nothing to do with the government of the day, but about everyone getting involved to ensure its successful implementation.
For the NSAP to realize its fullest potential, we must embrace it individually and collectively.
She said that there are many disabled persons in TNT and that these persons are more vulnerable to these types of violence in the country.
Unfortunately, children and adults with disabilities experience higher rates of violence, including child abuse, gender-based violence, and sexual violence.
She said that the purpose of the NSAP is to end these types of violence, but this cannot be done without including all members of society, including the visually impaired, in decision-making such as those to end them. Webster Roy wants to thank everyone who contributed to implementing this initiative and ensured inclusion was in every aspect of the policy. Tanisha Williams, Tobago Updates Television News.
Tutor Tobago Representative Braden Roberts stated that incorporating immigrant children into the Trinidad and Tobago public school system presents some challenges. While he strongly supports education for all children, Roberts highlights the current school system, which he said is already overburdened by a lack of resources and space.
There are two sides of the coin with this thing. The less delinquent people in your community is better for society. So we need to ensure the persons in our society, whether they come from Venezuela or citizens, are educated and are positive minded. So schooling would benefit them and benefit us even more.
On the contrary, while Roberts acknowledges the importance of educating Venezuelan migrants, he believes that the school present system may not be able to facilitate them. This, he says, is due to space and infrastructural challenges.
However, we just don't have the capacity. So our regular schooling resources has been a problem. We would have had challenges with space in a majority of our schools. There are a few rural schools that would have some space, but we don't have the space. We have infrastructural issues that we struggle to treat with.
Roberts is concerned about whether necessary steps have been taken to mitigate the potential threat of a language barrier.
But the language barrier would be a concern, and it would affect the rest of the class if they are going to be integrated into the whole school, and if they're going to be separated, you will need to get the requisite teachers to so treat with.
Now for the weekend weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, fair to partly cloudy with a few isolated showers. Tomorrow is expected to be mainly hot and sunny, despite the chance of a few spotty showers. A partly cloudy night with showers mainly after midnight is expected. Sunday, long settled periods will be interrupted by intervals of mostly light showers. There is a medium chance that these showers will become heavy or thundery in a few areas. The weekend sea conditions are expected to be slight to moderate. Now, daytime temperatures over the next 2 days should be somewhere between 31 and 32 degrees Celsius, with a heat index at about 35 degrees Celsius. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of our headlines. PDP leader says licensing officers provoked Tobagonians. Tobago officer has mixed views on migrants being integrated into the public school system. Emancipation Day celebrations bring the 2024 Tobago Heritage Festival to an end, and in sports, TTO's Leah Bertrand advances to the women's 100-meter semi-finals. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards, thanking you so much for joining us, wishing you a great night and an even greater weekend.